Hello, I'm Cody from Keeping Score Board Game Reviews, and today we're talking about Storyfold Wildwoods from Open Owl Studios. They also have a Kickstarter coming up for a second printing, and I think a new expansion of Mythwind, which is their cozy board game, which I would love to take a look at. That being said, let's focus on what we have at hand. So Storyfold Wildwoods is a solo experience. It is 5 chapters, but each one of those chapters takes up multiple sub-pages or parts of the chapter. It doesn't have a rule book. It has a rules reference, which the cat was kindly standing on. Don't mind Willie. And I really like this. From the art, which is gorgeous and makes me think of things like Limbo or Ori from Xbox Studios. And it is unlike anything else I've done. Apparently, we have a crowd here this morning. So, as Willie is going to state by sitting in the box, aren't you, buddy? Anyway, ignore the cat if you can. So, the art is gorgeous, as you can see. And the reason this is called Storyfold is because the board itself is the book, which is not completely new. But I like the way this one is designed. So I played the prologue on the channel maybe a week ago, something like that. And since I've played a lot more of this. But I love this system where, right now I'm saved on a chapter and everything. But when you open it, it just folds out. You've got these 2 pages that just become the board. And this is the first page of the prologue that I turned back to for you. And the way it plays out is you've got your area here with your main character and her card that you're using. You've got Brahm, which is the bear that travels with her. You've got up to 3 boons you can keep here at a time, which lets you manipulate the cards on this side. And I also love that at the top of each of these pages is a clearly stated instruction line on how to do each turn. On the other side, you've got your environmental things. So you've got your explore slot, your discard for that, your creature slot, your discard for that, and the shadows turn when it plays. Your objective is going to be different in each chapter and each subpart of each chapter. It's always going to have to do with you building up enough light, though, versus enough shadow. If the shadow ever reaches the center of the page, then you lose, but the game isn't over. The story changes, which is really excellent. I was scared this wasn't going to have any kind of replayability because it does have a limited number of chapters. It does, only so much content, but the fact that the story changes as you play it, depending on your success or failure in different pages and things, really, really is awesome. Because that lends replayability to a solo game, which is always good. I've got nothing but positive things to say about this. I mean, from the gorgeous art, the wonderful presentation, to the save system, which is simply put your pages back. And then it's got this wonderful tray where you can put all your cards in the specific slots for the save system. It's very intuitive. Took me a minute and a half to figure out how to save my game. I'll be playing this at least 2 or 3 times. Open Owl Studios has something special here. This is the first Storyfold book. They are planning to do a series, which I'm so excited for. This is by far my favorite solo experience I think I've had with board games. Final Girl's close, and I'm going to do more Final Girl reviews because I have all of that over there. But this is my number 1 solo experience. And that being said, it is also the first game on this channel that I'm going to give a 10. I think it's got a limited amount of replayability. I will eventually be done with it, and it will be shelved, and I will share it with my friends. or my son or my fiance will play it. But it is a 10. I've not experienced as much sheer joy sitting down and experiencing a story in a board game before. It's like playing a book, a novel, something similar to any story of childish innocence where the child is in charge of saving their world. It's great. I fully suggest this to anybody that's willing to play a solo game. Nothing is violent about this game whatsoever. It is purely a hopeful and happy experience, which I think, I don't know about you guys, but I could really use right now, and I'm quite enjoying. I just want to thank Open Owl Studios for sending this. This was an amazing experience, and is an amazing experience. I'm not done with my first playthrough completely yet. I wouldn't tell you any spoilers if I did, but I can safely say that this is one of my favorite things I've played in a long, long time. So yeah, there you go. My first 10 for a board game on my channel is Storyfold Wildwoods by Open Owl Studios. Check out Mythwind from them. That's got a Kickstarter that I think is either getting ready to start or has started already, depending on when you watch this video. And of course, as always, check out my friends over in Bloomington, Illinois at Red Raccoon Games for all your board game needs, not your Storyfold needs, though they probably could get you that too. But for all your tabletop needs, they ship nationwide. They're excellent. And come talk to us over at Board Game Revolution on Facebook. That's the group I inhabit the most often. I do daily questions there, and I'm always willing to talk. So come join us there. And as always, please like, subscribe, and share so I can keep getting amazing content like this to share with you all. All right, folks. Thank you for checking out Storyfold with me. If you want to see more, watch the playthrough of the initial prologue chapter. That's the how to play chapter, so it won't spoil too much for you. That being said, have a wonderful day.